Hi, we're Jill and Dave, we're the Phantom Travellers, and today we're at Ferrari Land in Salou, where it is really hot.
It is, it's baking. Should see what rides we should go on today. Hello, we're in Ferrari Land. Filming you, filming.
Hello!
Stand there then, Dan. Oh. Hi there, so David and the dads are on Maranello Grand Race. I didn't fancy that one, so I'm like the bag lady with all the bags here. I had a quick look around the area just around here to see if I could get a drink of juice or a bottle of water or something, because it's quite hot, even though it's only about 10:30 in the morning. Couldn't find anywhere that was open yet, so bear that in mind if you're coming. You might want to bring a bottle of juice if they'll let you in with it, and I'm not sure that they will. But I'm standing here quite thirsty and there's nothing to drink at the moment. I don't know how far through the queue David and the dads are, so I'm just kind of hanging about trying not to get too much sun on my shoulders. It is very hot today, it's hotter than it has been all week. So David's just texted me to say that they're almost at the front of the queue and that we're getting on a car just shortly. I really hope that's not the case, because right now, as you can see behind me, all the cars are kind of jammed and stopped up. I don't know what's going on, if it's loading, unloading, but somewhere there's a problem and the cars aren't actually moving. And more cars are coming and joining in the little jam behind me, which is fun to watch from an outsider's perspective, you know. Yeah, so I don't know if this guy works here, or if this guy is the reason that the cars aren't moving, or if he's got out of his car. The cars are definitely not moving behind me, and somebody's walking down the path. So still a good queue of cars. That queue follows right round there and under the tunnel. But more and more people are getting sent round, so I don't know where all the cars are coming from. They're going to run out soon. See you. Thrilling ride, so thrilling that he's on his phone. I'm the bottom one here.
The bottom. Really, the reflections are too bad. Right, David, what's your opinion of that ride for the camera?
See, I found it a bit slow and lame.
Really?
Yeah.
I walked faster than you.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Roger?
Yes. I caught everybody else
I
up.
thought it was lame also.
Coming from Roger, that's a lot.
It was really slow. I caught everybody else up, but I had to take my foot in.
to wait an hour for it.
I loved that. That was great fun.
I didn't.
He didn't.
Okay.
Right.
Just think, this time last year, we weren't the real one.
Yeah, it looks a bit more impressive in videos actually than it actually is. So we're just off of Red Force. We queued about half an hour and that was sort of midday there. It's now 1 o'clock and it is really, really hot. There were really open areas in the queue line, so we were getting really scorched at points. People were trying to stay out of the sun, but it wasn't really working. They really need more shade there. On to the actual ride. It lasted 23 seconds. We know this because my dad timed it. And I thought it was really good fun. What did you think, David?
Yeah, I thought it was fun. The queue time was a little bit long, but it was fun when I eventually opened my eyes.
Yeah. I had my eyes open the whole time because I didn't have my prescription glasses on, so I couldn't see what was happening anyway. I would definitely do it again, but I wouldn't queue another half hour for it in blistering heat. I would go on it if the queue was maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
In terms of the sheer terror of looking downwards, I would say that Rip Ride Rocket in Orlando is a lot worse.
I didn't find it too bad actually looking down. As I say, I had my eyes closed coming up and I opened them when we reached the top, and coming down wasn't too bad.
See, I thought going up was fine because all you could see was sky and it wasn't scary at all.
lesson about theme parks and sunny places. I feel my shoulders are burning and my sun cream I don't think has been as effective as I hoped this morning, putting a long lasting one on. So, found a little shop there, bought a bottle of sun cream. This is how much we paid for our sun cream in Ferrari land. If you can't see, that's €17 for one bottle of sun cream. Bring it with you. Say hello, David.
Hello, David.
Who knew you were going to do that? Tickets for Ferrari Land as part of a 3-ticket deal with the water park and PortAventura World, which we'll be doing in the next couple of days.
And there goes Red Force.
And that was Red Force, which we did actually ride.
And here it comes back down.
As I was saying, we bought our tickets online in advance. We bought 3-day tickets that cover Ferrari Land, the water park and PortAventura World. We printed these off, so when we got to the turnstiles we literally just had to scan the barcode on the tickets and walk straight in. There was no queuing and the car park was reasonably quiet at 10 o'clock this morning. Anything you want to add?
Not that I can think of.
Alrighty then. We're going into pit lane here to get something to eat for lunch. What I've noticed very much about this park is that we've only seen 2 places so far to get a drink, and really everywhere else you would go you would expect to find a drinks machine or a stall every sort of 5 minutes. We've only seen 2 places so far that sell drinks or ice cream, everything else is shut. We've now walked right back to the entrance to pit lane that looks like it serves food, so we can get some lunch. We'll let you know how. So this was one meal, together with the drinks it was €28. So we're just going to share the meal between 2 of us. I think that's more than adequate because look at the size of the salad. We bought 2 of these big souvenir cups that look like their plastic is coming off them already.
That's just a sticky note.
And we got a free bag with the cups. Hola! Let's have a look and see if there's anything nice to buy.
Let's see how expensive.
I'm a bit concerned having my juice in here, to be honest with you, because if it spills I'm going to get charged like €100 for a pencil or something. 6.50. Feels like a bargain now. The prices on these. I always subscribe to the notion that if there's not a price on it, you can't afford it.
Salve, sono Enzo Ferrari. Avevo 10 anni quando mio padre ha portato me e mio fratello Alfredo a vedere la prima corsa. Era il 1908 e l'automobile era stata inventata da poco.
I'm guessing we're going to have our own set cars. So we'll get our own set times. At a guess. I think we have to go outside the entrance just in 4 or 5 minutes.
Bye then. So David and his dad have decided they're going to do the simulator. This costs €15 each and it lets them pretend they're driving a Formula 1 Ferrari in a race. They'll get their own car and their own time, which apparently is important if you're into cars and things. Could I sound less enthusiastic? I'm going to video him if I can get near enough to him while he's doing it. It suggests that you have to book this in advance. David booked it precisely 4 minutes in advance of his reservation slot, so it doesn't look like you're going to need to reserve it that far in advance. Really did that more delicately than I thought. Rubbish.
Neither of us came last.
Right, David, tell us what you thought of that.
Really fun, really good, really hard work. It's not got a lot of room. This got in the way.
Was it worth €15 each?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it feel like you were actually driving the car?
Yes.
Definitely.
It's really hard. It's not as easy as it looks.
Especially when you spun it. Did you spin it?
I hit the wall once. I don't think I spun.
Oh,
Somebody ran me from the back a couple of times. I'm assuming it was it.
Oh yeah. So did you enjoy it?
Yes, very much so.
And you would recommend it?
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Show us your certificates then.
My average speed just under 160. His average speed just under 144.
Yeah, and you're not smug at all, are you?
Younger. Don't forget, that's an 08 driving.
You heard it here first, folks. That's it, we've been at Ferrari Land all day today. It's about 5:30 and we've decided we've had enough, so we're going back to the hotel for a cool off in the pool. What did you think then, David?
I enjoyed the day, it was worth coming. There's not a lot here in the whole scheme of things compared to a lot of theme parks, but it's as a first time it's worth coming just to see what it's like to have a go on the big ride, possibly try out the simulators and just have a general look around. There's a little bit of history in the galleries and Flight of Dreams? Was
Something
that
like that, yeah.
It's very like soaring at Disney in Florida, but it's still quite fun to do. So I would say anybody that's not been before, it's definitely worth a view. Come and see it.
Yeah, I think if you go in with an open mind, because it's a very, very small park, I read some really quite poor reviews on it before we came, but after I bought the tickets, so we were already committed. It's definitely not been as bad as I expected it to be. Like I said, it's 5:30 and I don't feel like we've been skiddling about all day. I actually think we've been doing things. So we've done quite well. We did every ride. The Flights of Dreams, I think it was called, we did that one twice.
Yeah.
The Red Force, the big coaster, we only did that once because it's terrifying. And the drop tower, it's the first time we've ever done a drop tower that's outside. I'm really glad we did it. We don't see the need to go back in. The park's open till 8 o'clock, but I think we've had enough.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm really bothered about doing again. I'm quite happy that we've done what we wanted to do, and I think we've enjoyed the day. It's definitely been a quiet and tame day for a theme park. The park is almost empty now at 5 o'clock, so if you are coming and you come later on in the day, you'll definitely get on everything without having to queue.
Yes, I think the ride times are down to practically zero just now.
Yeah, it's like a walk on, and the longest that we had was, we waited half an hour for Red Force this morning, about 11ish. We waited this morning. You're not going to have queues like that from this point on because everything is walk on, there's hardly anybody here, and it's a Monday in July, so it's like the busy season and it's really deserted. I think there's a few things that they could do better. We really struggled finding places to get something to drink at first.
Yeah, a lot of the drinks kiosks were closed. The pit lanes were open, the restaurants, stuff like that, but a lot of the small drinks kiosks were closed for some reason. I don't know what that reason was.
As I mentioned earlier, there's actually only two sets of toilets in the whole park. It's not a big park, but that still seems like really that they don't have the facilities that you would expect to find in a big European theme park.
I can't think of anything else to add.
No, I think that's probably enough. Like I said, we're glad we came. It's definitely been a different experience, but it's not one that we're probably going to be back at anytime soon.
Don't think so, no.
No. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed our video of PortAventura Ferrari Land, and if you did, come back and join us and see one of our other videos.
PortAventura.
Bye.
Bye bye.